Hi guys, it's Chrissie and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. So today we're going to be building yet another tiny home because apparently I haven't been able to build anything other than apartments and tiny homes for the last like 2 weeks. So sorry about that. I know I promised you guys that I would have a family home up, I think I said over the weekend. But yeah, I still haven't finished that home yet, so yeah, I've actually finished another apartment and a community lot, but I haven't finished the family home that I said I would have finished, so my bad. But today we're going to be building another tiny home, and I'm building this for MSGRYPHI'S like Squish tours. She calls them the Squish tours because on her channel she builds a lot of tiny homes and micro homes and stuff like that, and the name The Squish is kind of what we call like tiny homes on her channel. That's kind of what she calls them and what her community calls them. So she has these like Squish tours where she basically, you submit your like tiny home or micro home or whatever, and you submit it under a specific hashtag. For this time it's going to be Squish Tours Eco, because it's all like eco living themed and like eco homes and stuff like that themed. So yeah, basically you submit them to that hashtag and she goes through the hashtag and she picks a few that she wants to tour on YouTube, and sometimes she'll even tour some more of them over on Twitch as well. So yeah, that's basically what we're building this home for. And obviously I'm not going to sit here and say that it's the most creative or original tiny home ever or anything like that, because I have seen some of the other builds that other simmers have done in the past for these like Squish tours that she does, and they're absolutely amazing and they're so freaking talented and creative, and honestly I just don't know how they come up with half of the things that they do. So this isn't a like revolutionary like original like tiny home design or anything like that. It's actually fairly simple and kind of reminds me of every other tiny home that I've ever done, but I basically just used it as an excuse to build another tiny home. So in my head I told myself, you know what, I can like finish the really big family home that I'm working on, or I can say that I'm building something for a French challenge, or not challenge, but like I guess not really challenge, like I don't know, like let's just say challenge. But yeah, I mean, in my head I went like, or I could just do something for my friend's challenge and actually just sit down and build another tiny home. So yeah, we're building another tiny home basically. So yeah, technically this house on the gallery, I mean, it doesn't tell you what size it is, but if you place it down it'll show up as a small home since it is 89 tiles. But technically, you guys will see right now, it's only 61 tiles. So the actual livable like interior of this house is technically a tiny home. But I went through and I decided to add a porch to the front of the build, like a little patio area, because I wanted the build to be on a foundation. It looked really odd to me not being on a foundation. So yeah, I added a little porch area to the front, and that ended up bringing it up to 89 tiles. So it still falls under the like I think tier 1, or I can't remember which order these tiers are in, but basically it's a small home. So it's either a like first tier or third tier tiny home, and I just don't know which one is which. But anyway, it's technically a small home, so it does have a few lot benefits and stuff like that. And I also gave it some lot traits that came with the new Eco Lifestyle Pack. I believe I gave it the Reduce and Recycle lot trait, as well as the Eco Home one, and I can't remember the other one that I gave it. I think I gave it 3 lot traits. I can't remember. But yeah, I do believe I gave it those 3 lot traits. And it's built on a 30 by 20 lot, so there's quite a bit of yard space. The yard isn't super like landscaped or anything. I didn't go super crazy with landscaping. It's fairly minimal and kind of almost structured with the landscaping. You guys will see what I mean with that a little bit later. But yeah, there's a lot of open space. I also add some like solar panels to the front yard. They're actually just placed, technically the side yard, I guess. They're just placed on the ground because your Sims will actually need to be able to reach them. So that's something that I discovered with my like playthrough on Twitch. that I'm doing. I'm doing a bunch of live streams on Twitch, you know, exploring the gameplay of eco lifestyle, and I found this out in just my regular like off-camera gameplay as well. But basically, your Sims will actually have to reach the like solar panels every now and then, because they will break. They will break, and your Sims can upgrade them so they don't break and other stuff like that. But they will break, and they will also get dirty. Your Sims will actually have to clean them. So yeah, having them in the front yard is probably a good thing for like functionality, I guess, even though they don't look all the best. But anyway, so yeah, the front yard isn't super cluttered or anything. There's just the solar panels, and then I also add in a fire pit as just a little place for your Sims to hang out. And then we have one bedroom, one bathroom, and the upstairs. Technically, there isn't an upstairs. It's like the roof, basically. I made the roof a livable space as well. So there's a like little seating area. I also added a really big dining table upstairs, because I didn't really add a dining table inside. They just have those like counter seats. And then I also add a bar upstairs, and basically like a full outdoor kitchen. So there's a grill, a bar, a sink, and a bunch of counters and everything. So your Sims can really have like parties and stuff on this lot if you really wanted to. If you really wanted your Sims to entertain, then doing that on the roof would probably be the best idea, because the interior of this build obviously isn't all that big. But yeah, so I do also want to say that if you guys like hear anything in the background, it's like super windy over here right now, and we're supposed to be getting some really crazy rain and wind and everything like that for the next 2 or so days. So yeah, if you guys hear banging in the background, that's probably just the wind. And also, currently I have one of our cats and our dog in the room with me. So we have tile flooring, so if our dog decides to get up and move around, you guys are going to hear her do that. So apologies for that, but I'm hoping she just stays put and stays asleep while I do this voiceover. But anyway, so yeah, that's basically everything that I wanted to mention about the build at the moment, until I remember something else and I'll just randomly start talking about that. But yeah, you guys will see that I do pull out quite a bit of debug items, because this pack came with some really great debug or like show live edit objects things. So basically like world decor that you can unlock with the show live edit objects. Yeah, I think that's the cheat. Yes, show live edit objects. Yeah, that's the cheat. If you enable that cheat, you will have some access to some really great decorative things, like these tires that I use a lot. I use these tires in quite a few different places, just stacking them on top of each other and putting like plants and stuff in them. That looked really, really cool. I love the way that turned out. And then these like flower beds that I use, and I believe I think those are the only like debug items apart from the fence that I put in the backyard. I also use some like ivy type things that I put on the fence that you can actually see on the house behind this. One of the like decorative houses that actually has like some ivy growing on the fence, which is something that was really cool, that I really liked. And yeah, also in the backyard of this build, technically there isn't a backyard, but like right at the back of this build, kind of hidden from the front because it doesn't really look that great, where I'm going to be putting in a second ladder to the top floor. There's going to be, at the back of the build, there's going to be a recycling machine, I think I added a dew collector, as well as one of those like water pump things that provides water for your Sims. And I also add a really big dumpster. So yeah, there is some like functional things in the backyard if your Sims wanted to use them. I just decided to throw them back there because they're really not that pretty, and there isn't any space for me inside to put them. So yeah, we just hid them behind the build, but feel free to delete those if you don't want to use them. I also added 3 of those new bug houses things. So yeah, if you don't want to use those, if the bugs creep you out, then just delete them, because the bugs creep me out, and I'm not even someone that's usually creeped out by bugs. So yeah, they're very gross, but they're very fun to look at, and yeah, it's kind of fun how gross they are, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to mention about the build, I think. So yeah, I did mention earlier that I have been playing some of the gameplay not off camera, but not on the channel on Twitch. And we should be streaming about 2 hours after this video goes out. So at I think, yeah, I'm streaming at 12 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, I usually stream at 12 p.m. Pacific time, so that's 3 p.m. Eastern time. But we should be streaming over on Twitch, so I will leave my Twitch is always linked in the description if you guys want to join us. But I'm going to be raising money for Color of Change the whole month of June, so all of our streams are kind of like fundraising for Color of Change. But yeah, we should be live at that time today if you guys want to come and join us. We're going to be playing some eco lifestyle. But the reason I say should is because I'm having some like health things. I don't want to get too into detail or like too much information for you guys because you probably don't really care all that much. It's nothing serious. I'm just in a little bit of pain. But yeah, I'm hoping that it's okay by the time I, get closer to streaming. And also because, like I said, we have this like really big weather warning that went out that we could expect a lot of rain, a lot of wind, and some flooding and stuff like that in some places. So yeah, I hope the weather cooperates because I don't want to stream with, the weather being that bad. Just, we don't really have power issues whenever the weather gets like this, or internet issues or anything like that. Our internet and power is usually very, very stable. But it's loud, it's very loud, and you guys would probably be able to hear it if the weather is like super crazy. And also because our internet doesn't go out or anything like that, but our signal can, sometimes get a little bit choppy. So yeah, I don't know how smooth the stream would be, but crossing my fingers that I am able to stream. If not, then I might be streaming on like Thursday or Friday. I definitely want to get at least like 2 streams in at some point during this week, so I will keep you guys updated about that over on Twitter. If you guys don't follow me over on there, definitely check that out. That's also linked in the description. But yeah, that's where I usually keep you guys updated about what's going on and when I'm streaming, or what videos are going out and all of that stuff. So yeah, I just thought I should mention that. But yeah, I also wanted to mention that I currently have a eco lifestyle giveaway that's running. So I'm running this giveaway thanks to the EA Game Changers program. They actually gave me an extra code for the pack to give away to you guys. So this is only for PC and Mac, so you need to have either a PC or a Mac to enter this, and obviously you need to have the base game already, otherwise you won't be able to play with Eco Lifestyle if you end up winning. But I will leave a link on the screen and in the description to the giveaway video if you guys want to find out more about it and all of that stuff. It does end on Sunday. So yeah, it ends on Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific time, so 3 p.m. Eastern time. That's when the giveaway will be ending. So yeah, definitely go and check that out as soon as possible. If you guys see this and you don't have the pack already and you'd be interested in potentially winning the pack, then yeah, definitely go and check that out. But yeah, I think that's basically everything that I have written down about this build. I do write myself some notes whenever I do a voiceover, so yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to say about the build. It is up on the gallery, so if you guys want to download it, it is up there. It's completely CC free, but I did use quite a few packs. I have noticed though that with these eco lifestyle builds, I am trying to not use as many packs as I normally would. So a lot of the packs that you guys will see that I've used on the gallery, especially when it comes to stuff packs and game packs, just click on the pack on the gallery and click on show items used, because if you do that, it'll actually show you exactly what I've used in the build that comes from that particular pack. So a lot of the times I've done that myself, but a lot of the times it'll be just one thing, like one candle or one plant or like a single rug or something like that, or one light or something really stupid and very easily replaceable. So yeah, do that if you guys see that I've used a bunch of stuff packs or anything like that, because a lot of the time, especially with the stuff packs, a lot of the time I will have used literally one thing from a particular stuff pack, and I usually only notice this once I've already uploaded the build to the gallery and once I've already taken the screenshots and everything like that. So then I'm too lazy to go back in and fix it or take that item out or replace it with something else. So yeah, just fair warning, I guess, like those chairs that I used at the front in the front yard, I think they're the only things from laundry day that I used. So if you don't have laundry day, then you're probably only going to be missing those chairs. But anyway, I hope you guys like this build. If you did, give it a like, and if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see some more Sims content, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and remember to turn on the notification bell as well to be notified of whenever I upload a new video. But yeah, I hope you guys are all staying safe and that you're all doing well, and I will talk to you on my very next video. Bye guys!
Sparkle in your eyes, some kind of shimmer in your presence, unlike no other I had met. You got me spinning out of context, not really sure what I should do. This is the reason I am leaving. Can't live with or without you. Oh, won't you see? When times get rough, I try to tell you we need to fight in every way. No hugs, no kisses could protect